One of the first things that taught me about civil rights was when my grandmother sent me to get her a fish sandwich, and actually I could see a little better than I do now. And I saw all the people going in the one door, so I figured that must be the door to go in, and I went in the door, and the man in the store was upset with me. He called me a name I don't use, as I say. He called me the big N and told me that I should go in the back. And, as a kid, I knew my grandmother, and I was taught that that word was wrong. So, I picked up my money and walked out and went back home and told somebody. And the next thing I know, they were having big meetings in the church about, what happened. And, I also had went to school for just, blacks. And then when I went to New York to stay with my parents, the schools were integrated, which was a shock to me because, I was used to seeing, my friends, and black kids all the time. And I saw maybe 3 at my school I went to. So that was a big change. But, I learned to work with people as people. And actually, for me, not being able to see them very well, that didn't matter to me. I kind of went by who they were and, how they treated me and how they treated other people and, what was inside, not so much what I saw. So I think that sometimes people miss out because they judge people by, what their, eyes tell them and not so much what they feel in their heart or, what their instincts are telling them about things.